Hi everyone, I hope you're well. My name is Anna. I'm going to do a normal day to day look of what I like to do today. Um, what I want this to be and what this to look like is I'm in my 30s. I have just really gotten to know makeup. I really enjoy makeup and doing it. I don't really see very much out there of people just really getting into it at my age, or in this age, in your 30s, and just having fun with it. Everything is about tips and tricks and how to be better and how to do this. I don't really see a lot of the people that are just trying to plod along and don't really know what they're doing. So, the past couple of years, I've really gotten into makeup. I just haven't gotten into it before. I've always wanted to, but I've just never had the confidence to. So, in the past couple of years I've really gotten into it. I really love doing my own makeup. I don't think I'm great at it. I really feel like I'm just a beginner, but I don't I don't go out a lot, I don't go to events and all these different things, but I really enjoy doing it. So I thought, why not just try this and see if anybody else just really enjoys watching and has fun along with me doing it and getting to understand how to do it, how to get better at it. Um, yeah, pretty much that's what I'm wanting to achieve really. So for looks and things like that, I kind of really stuck to one brand while I was really finding my feet and finding my own confidence with things. I got so overwhelmed because there's just so many different brands, there's so many different everything out there. So I really stuck to one that was Charlotte Tilbury. I found a really nice salesperson and I really liked her. And over like a year or so, I kind of kept going back and to the same person and getting help with it and buying different things. So today I'm going to do a very Charlotte look. I haven't got everything by Charlotte Tilbury, but I do have quite a bit. So I thought I'll give it a go and see. It's This is just going to be me. I have never done a YouTube thing before. I don't really have any idea of what I'm doing. All I want to achieve really is to, if I'm if I'm the one that feels not as confident of doing things, and um there must be other people that feel the same way. So that's pretty much my goal. Everything is trying to teach us something in each video all the time. And I thought, why don't we just chill out together and do our makeup together and just have fun with it, really. So I've done my base, my skincare, sorry. So I put on Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream. I don't know, maybe I should have showed you that. I don't know, but here we are. So as you can see, that wasn't a Charlotte Tilbury foundation. It is a cosmetics foundation. Well, it's not a foundation. It is a skin tint. It is a yeah, skin tint. Yeah, skin tint. Yeah, skin tint. Yeah. So I don't have like the base products of Charlotte Tilbury. Um, so it's not going to be an entire video like that. I just have other products that are hers. So this is my first talking video. I've done a few videos of just me doing makeup because I've been quite anxious and shy and not very confident of talking because I really don't like my accent. So but I keep coming back to this and I keep wanting to do it, keep wanting to do it. I've kept wanting to do it. So I just thought I'll give this a try and if for a while and just see what happens really. So let's just have fun and enjoy the process together and get lost in it and let's play. Let's play. I always find this area a little tricky. have some mascara in here that's really popped up today to say hello, which is always nice. So, as you've probably noticed, I don't have much hair. I shaved it. I've always wanted to shave it once and see what it would look like, and um, I cut my hair really short a few years ago, and I felt really unfeminine, and I really wanted to challenge that and see. I've always wanted to shave it just to see what I look like, how I really feel with it, really challenge myself with it. I never really had a big attachment to my hair, but shaving it is a big deal, I think. So I did shave it in May this year, and I didn't sit it. I didn't think that I sit it. I did not look it. So I grew it for 3 months, and was thought I'll grow it a bit more, but my hair is quite thick, so I went to my hairdresser to go and get it done. So I will put up the products beside me as well as I'm using them too, like I have done in my other videos. So I digress. I use color corrector as well. I have dark circles under my eyes. I don't know if everybody uses this, but I really feel like it helps brighten up my under eyes a bit. So I have this hairdresser here. I live in Germany now. I've lived here for just over a year, and I've had trouble finding a hairdresser or finding one that speaks English, and it's fine if they don't. It's just a haircut. I've never really had any issues. You know, you can always translate and everything like that. I am learning German, but I'm very, very slow at it. Um, and it's quite broken, as you can guess. It's hard. So I went to my hairdressers. My hair was a little bit longer, had 3 months of growth. And I told her in my broken German, she speaks broken German, she's Ukrainian. And I asked her to shape it a little bit. I told her in my broken German that I had shaved my hair. I wanted to see what it would look like. She asked me for a picture, and I showed her my shaved head. She was like, "Oh, okay." And then I said it did not look good. And so that was fine. And then she got a razor out, and I thought, oh, she must be like doing the little edges or whatever. I'm not sure. I'm not a hairdresser. Never have I had it like that short before. And she just shaved it in the middle. I was kind of taken aback because it was quite quick. And he started laughing and said, "No, no, this is not what I wanted." And she was like, "What?" And then I tried to explain to her that I had shaved it and I wanted it just trimmed a little bit. And she went like this and was like, oh no, it was really funny. She didn't mean to do it. She thought that this is what I wanted. It didn't have that much growth anyway. Uh, Only 3 months. But it made me laugh, and then I wanted to immediately cry at the same time. But it was funny. In the end, she didn't charge me because it was just a misunderstanding. It wasn't her fault, but it was funny. So now I have a shaved head again. So I do kind of like to leave the concealer under my eyes a little bit just for it to bake a little and get in there. Especially if it's a brightening one like that one. It's just a shade lighter. And I don't go right up here because I of my fine lines and things like that. I think it's just it creases a lot more as well if you do that. So and then I usually put makeup on underneath here anyway, so it kind of you just don't see this part at all. Okay. So those three products were the non-Charlotte Tilbury ones. Everything else, I think, is mostly for the most part. I'm gonna use her bronzer, her cream bronzer. I really like this cream bronzer. I think it's great. As I'm now in my 30s, I do find that I like more of a cream in products. Oh, you can really see that scar. It is, she is brazen today. Okay, so I do have the contour wand from her somewhere in here, but I'm not going to use it today because I'm doing an everyday look. This is just my go-to look at the minute. Sometimes it changes and everything else, so I'm going to use the Sophisticate uh, luxury palette. I do have a few for luxury palettes. I'm going to use a couple of different colors today, so I'm going to use one of her eyes to mesmerize as well. So, but first I'm going to use this shade. I'm going to use this shade for all of the eye at first. Give it a bit of a base. Brush that out towards the tail end. Okay. So I do have a few of her eyes to memorize. Two of them I really like to wear together. I think that they really pop together. So first I'm going to be putting on the Pillow Talk one. I usually just use my finger for this. It, as you know, it's like the best application that you get with these cream eyeshadows. So I'm going to put this on my eyelid and then I'm going to powder under my eyes. Just wanted to give it some time first. Okay, so it's nice. So I have ordered like a small powder brush, but I don't really tend to use them as much because I prefer the puffs. I think that I really enjoy using them. So I have the Airbrush Flawless Finish in shade 2. I'm gonna wear that. I haven't actually used this much, maybe once or twice, as you can see. So I I have ordered my brush. I wish that it was here to use it today, but we'll use with what we've got. We'll use what we've got. Okay. I usually use the NARS loose powder. I find it really good. I haven't I think I've maybe used this once or twice. But seeing as I'm trying to do a mostly Charlotte look today, I'll give it a go. Don't know if a brush would actually be better for application for this type of finish, but we'll soon find out. I guess later on in the evening. So it has just turned September here, but it is a little bit warmer than back home. So I'm going to do my usual sweat spots. Okay, I'm going to leave the nose. I think that shine looks nice. Shine, maybe it is too much shine. Who knows? We can always fix it later. Okay, so I used the Pillow Talk one. I used the Mesmerize one. And now I'm going to use the Rose Gold just for over the top of it. I think it brings a really pretty look. That looks nice with the base behind it too. Yeah, it's pretty. I really like it in the corner as well. I think it really pops. Yeah, that's nice. And I'm just gonna blend it out just a little bit with the brush that I was using before, just to give it a bit of an even look. Bring it out a little bit before that dries as well. Okay, so I'm gonna get my pencil brush. My pencil brush. It's not a pencil brush, it is a smudger brush. Smudger brush. I'm gonna dip into both colors, both of them here. Just gonna run that along. And again. Okay. That's nice. And then, so her cream eyeshadows do tend to crease a bit, I find. So, what I'm going to try today is I have the Pillow Talk the Luxury Palette. I'm going to use shade 2 here to try to set it a bit and see if it works with it not creasing as much. Just going to use the same brush that I've been using as well. Tap it off and just lightly see if I can get that in there. See if it'll set it. See if that works. Give it a go. Okay, so I don't really draw my eyebrows in a lot because they're quite thick. I'm lucky. I'm just using a pencil at the minute. I do have a couple of different ones, like a liquid one. Just gonna pull this a little bit further there, and then in the arch. This is my thinner eyebrow, so needs a little bit more. Okay, so I'm gonna brush them up if I can find it. I have the ABH eyebrow gel. I have the mini one. I would quite like to get the rare beauty one. I have heard that that is better for thicker eyebrows. I always find them I've always find them hard to brush up just for them to stay up. So I want to give that one a go. So in no time they'll be back down again. They are stubborn. Here we go. So I'll put on her mascara, the Pillow Talk lashes. I do find that this transfers quite a bit. I have tried to set in different ways to try to get it to see if it's just me, if I laugh a lot, if I smile a lot, maybe it just transfers to the shape of my eyes. But I do find it quite a bit with this mascara, so we'll use it for today. But let me know if you have the same issue. This one. So I finished my mascara on both eyes, the Pillow Talk, and I put on my eyeliner in my waterline. I had thought of putting on either the mesmerizing one eyeliner or the Pillow Talk one, but I don't know. I'm just not really feeling it today. So those are for another day. So I do use the Nimia serum, so I think that that really gives you a really lovely glow. But so I didn't use the Airbrush Flawless filter that I have, the mini one. I didn't use that one today because I do think that that Nimia brings out a really nice glow on your skin, even if you're not wearing anything. So I paired that with the magic cream that I put on just before I started this as well. So I'm gonna put on. I have a few of her liquid eyeshadows, blushes. I really love the pink one. I think it's so pretty, but the applicator is just a little bit hard to use sometimes. Um, Sometimes you have to use the brush with it. And then because of my scar here, maybe I should put some concealer on, but she is popping today, but we're not going to focus on that too much. So it's so pretty. I'm going to blend that in just a little bit more, I think. here. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. I think that that goes well with the eyeshadow. Let me know, I guess. Put a little bit on the nose. That's nice. Yeah. Okay, and I have a few highlighters is the word I'm looking for. I do have this one here, the Hollywood Duo one, the pink and the highlighter. So I'll put on the blush anyway, just to have a put on a cream blush, and I'll put on a powder one as well and tap that off a bit just to set it. And that's nice. Oh, yeah, can't see that a bit, but I think nobody's really going to be staring at that, let's be honest. It's all kind of in your head, right? And highlighter, put a little bit on here. Do really like the spotlight one. I have it here. Well, we'll go with this one today, seeing as we used the pair. You can just get carried away with this, can't you, with highlighter? You just put a little bit on, a little bit on, a little bit on, and then you're like a sparkle fish. Okay. So I don't have many of her lip liners. I have a couple. One, the original in Pillow Talk. So she's nice and sharp. I'm not perfect at lip liner yet. Although I do like it. And the Pillow Talk original lipstick. Yeah, so sometimes I stop there, or sometimes I add her Ibiza Nights for a gloss as well. But I'm kind of liking the matte look today. I think that that's nice. And then I'm just going to finish off with her spray. Oof. So there we go. That's the look. I think it looks nice. Let me know if you would add anything or take anything away, or if you enjoyed this. Yeah, thanks. Have a good day. Bye.